Ameen, thanks for sitting down, having a chat. A nice day in Burnley, not raining.
No, it's true.
There's some lovely sights over the training ground, so
yes.
Nice place to have a chat. It's been a few days now since Manchester City, PL debut for yourself. Looking back on it now, how would you reflect on the game and that experience?
Well, of course, it was like a dream, I think, for everyone to play in the Premier League. Especially for me, I was always dreaming to play in the Premier League, and really happy that I have made my debut here.
Here's Al-Dakhil, sitting for just 21, Iraqi refugee from Belgium. When we were at Bristol City, they were all asking about Al-Dakhil. And what a find it is for Burnley.
And I think we did quite well. Like at the game, just like we conceded like the first goal in the first minutes, that was quite hard. Mm-hmm. But I think after that we played well, we pressed well. Just like Haaland got these two chances, and he scored. That's a little bit off, but it's all right. Like I think we did quite well, like in generally. Mm-hmm. So I think we just have to improve on little things, and then we will be good, I think, for the next games.
And the manager said afterwards as well, like this team is only going to get better, and it was such a tough challenge. Do you feel that? Do you feel that in training, and do you feel that around your teammates that there's definitely potential there?
Yeah, of course. I think everyone trains always at 100%, gives it all, wants to become better, and that's what the coach always asks, to give everything, get better every day, and I think that's why we're here, mm-hmm. To perform always, and to make the fans happy.
Definitely. And I think it's really, you've got a really interesting story, so I think it'd just be sort of fascinating to kind of delve into you and how you became a player. Yeah. So you were born in Iraq and then moved to Belgium age 5.
Yes.
How was that? It was due to circumstances with the war. That's a real tough start in life. How was that, adapting to a new country and making that move under those circumstances?
Yeah,
so
well,
young?
Of course, it's hard, because as a little kid, it's not like the best place to grow up, I think. But my mom and dad, they made a decision to come to Belgium, because my grandma, she was from Belgium, and so she lived all of her life in Belgium. Mm-hmm. So that's why we moved, and I think we settled quite well, actually. We learned the language really fast, because my mom, my grandma was always talking with me in Belgian, in Dutch. And so it was actually quite fast, settled really good, had a lot of friends. So that's also something that helps you.
Yeah,
and
definitely so young.
So that was really good, actually. So no problem with that.
And do you feel that in terms of shaping you as a person and as a player, do you think that experience has shaped you? So in terms of sort of characteristics, like showing resilience and strength of character, do you feel that that's helped shape you?
Yeah, of course. I think when you get difficult situations, especially in the beginning of your life, I think it's something that you always take with you in your life. So I will never forget where I came from. So that's why I always I'm really happy with the things I have now. So it's of course it's an honor to play in the Premier League, to play for Burnley, to play in such good conditions, because you never knew that before. So you have to be really happy with the things you have now, and that's why it helps me a lot.
Yeah, you sort of you see the value and how
course.
Lucky it is to be
the
in
value
the
of the little
situation
things,
you are now.
You see it when you have difficult situations before in your life. So
that makes sense. And did you always want to play football? From that little 5-year-old, did you want to grow up and become a professional footballer? Or
actually, I never played before in Iraq. I never touched the ball, actually.
Really?
Yeah, really. And then when I came to Belgium, I had a friend, and he played football just for a small club, just to have fun, actually.
Yeah.
And I was really, he was my best friend, and his parents asked my parents to just signed me in this little club and
just to
just to play, like just friends on a Wednesday afternoon, just to play a little bit, train just for fun. And then like the first training, like the coach came to my dad and he said he got talent. So because my dad, he didn't see it, you know. We just came from like a bad situation, and so he's not like really with his head like to make me a footballer or something.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
So when the coach said that, like my dad was like really focused. Like my parents were like, okay, we have to do something here, you know. And then after that, everything went well, and now I'm here. So.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
So you came through the setup at Anderlecht, and then sort of moved through the sort of Belgian Pro leagues.
Yeah.
How was that? How was your experience to get in here?
Yeah, of course, it's a hard league actually in Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think if everyone knows it, but it's quite a hard league. In the Jupiler Pro League, I played like at Standard played for 6 years, also like when I was little. And then I moved to Sint-Truiden, like maybe for 1 year. And then normally I would come like to, in the summer to Burnley, but I didn't go as planned. But I came in January, and really happy with the things I'm doing here, with the things I get from the coaches, from everyone around it. Really nice people. So I can't complain about anything. So it's really happy with everything.
That's good. And is it true you started out as a striker?
Yeah, I actually started as a striker. I played also in the midfield when I was little. And then when I was 18, in Belgium you call it like under 18.
Okay.
I started playing as a centre back. Yeah, it was actually in a friendly game. The coach didn't have centre backs, and because I was like really tall,
the height,
tall,
good
big,
advantage.
he said to me, "I will try you in that position." So I was like a little bit confused, you know.
Really?
I was like a striker, and then he moved me like back. But it went well actually, and in the beginning it was hard for me because I always wanted like to score goals.
Yeah.
Now I had to defend the goal. It was a good choice actually.
From watching it seems a good choice.
So I'm really happy with that choice. So
That's good. And you were called up to Belgium for the qualifiers for the Euro 2024. I mean, in terms of you're talking about your dad and had sort of his drive once he found out that there was potential in you. How were you feeling in that moment when you got that news?
Yeah, it was a moment of like pride and everything, like you know what you've gone through. So when you get, it was also a dream for me to play for Belgium, and at such a young age to make your debut, to play your first minutes with you know the big players. So it's nice. Of course, it's nice, and I have a much respect for the players over there. They got me like in a good position. Like they helped me with a lot of things. The coach was really nice to me. He showed me also some things about what I'm doing here. He was really happy with the things I'm doing here. So it was really nice. Yeah.
And because you're still young, you're only 21, but it feels like, I don't know if you sort of see it, but from watching you seem very calm and sort of and level-headed, and you can read the game well, but yet you're still so young and you've still got so much kind of talent to develop.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that? Because you're an older brother. Have you got younger siblings?
I'm the oldest one.
Do you think maybe that responsibility and level-headedness has come from that potentially?
Yeah, I think maybe that's a little thing that helps, of course, with it. I think also like the situation when I was before helped me a lot. Also the difficult situation. But just my personality to be calm. Calm on the ball and just try to read the game. I think it's the things, always the little things that helps you a lot.
Yes.
And I like to play like really calm and don't stress about anything. So
that comes through definitely. You're also very fast.
Yeah.
Have you always just been have you always been a fast runner? Do you, in terms of sprints, do you beat a lot of lads in training? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be fast as a centre back, because not all the centre backs are really fast, so it's good to be fast. But yeah, I don't always have to rely on my speed, because it's also, you have a lot of fast strikers, so the position of me is, you can't make a mistake, so have to be really focused and not always rely on my speed.
Yes, very true. And talking of sort of fast strikers, we're in the Premier League, coming up against sort of the top best in the world. Do you have any kind of goals and ambitions yourself for this season?
I think it's just to be to play a lot of minutes, of course, in the Premier League. At a young age, it's important, of course, to develop and be better every day. But the most important is to do good with the team. That's the most important for me. It's always the team. That's always what the coach says. Always the team. Put the team first, and that's what everyone does also. But I think I would love also to score my first goal. That would be great.
Oh yeah.
I hope I can score my first goal in the Premier League.
We'll be willing you on.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ameen, and best of luck for the season.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for sort of chatting and sharing your story.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.